Welcome to Mother Cluckers. My name is Debbie. Do you ever wonder how long it takes in a day to take care of chickens, to take care of your flock? Do you ever think you might be too old to start? We're going to answer all those questions in this video today. Stay tuned. Caring for a chicken flock each day doesn't take as much time as most people think. On average, you can expect to spend 15 to 30 minutes a day depending on your setup and how many chickens you have. That time includes feeding, checking their health, collecting eggs, and keeping their living space clean and safe. Let's break it down step by step. First thing in the morning, you'll want to let them out of the coop, either into the run or a free-range area if that's part of your setup. If you have an automatic door, this step is taken care of for you. So otherwise, opening the coop door and doing a quick head count is a great way to start your day. Next is feeding and watering. Make sure their feeder is filled with fresh layer feed and top off or change their water. Chickens need access to clean, fresh water at all times. If it's hot outside, water may need to be changed more than once a day. We do it at least 2 to 3 times a day when it's hot. Some people use poultry nipples or horizontal waterers to keep water cleaner, longer, and reduce daily effort. You'll also want to do a quick visual check of your flock. Are they active? Is anyone limping, puffed up, or standing apart from the group? Are their combs bright and healthy looking? Doing this every day helps you spot problems early, like illness, injuries, or bullying. Keeping your coop clean is a daily habit that pays off in the long run. Each day, do a quick tidy up. Scoop or scrape droppings off the roost bars or poop board if you use one. Add fresh bedding to nest boxes if needed. This daily touch-up keeps odors down and prevents pests like flies or mites. If you're using the deep litter method, you won't need to do a full clean every day. Instead, once or twice a week, you'll turn the bedding with a rake and sprinkle in fresh pine shavings or straw. This method allows bedding to compost naturally right in the coop and reduces how often you have to do a big clean. Also, check for signs of predators, holes in the fences, droppings, or any signs that something may have tried to get in. Making this part of your routine keeps your flock safer. Once your hens are laying, you'll need to collect eggs at least once a day, sometimes twice if you want to avoid cracked or dirty eggs. This doesn't take long, just a few minutes to check the nest boxes and gather the eggs. If you have kids or grandkids around, this is a great chore for them. Chickens usually lay in the morning or early afternoon, so you can time your egg collection when it's most convenient for you. These containers hold our feed, our treats, and our regular feed. None of the animals can get to it, and no rodents can get to it either in the metal containers. Our ducks lay too, so here's an egg in the coop run that a duck laid just earlier today. Now when it starts getting dark, chickens naturally return to the coop to roost. Once they're all in, close the coop door to keep them safe from nighttime predators. If you have an automatic door, again, that saves time, but even with one, it's a good idea to occasionally check that everyone made it in, especially if you have a large flock or new birds still learning the routine. Some chicken keepers like to do another health check at night, especially in the beginning. Chickens are easier to handle when they're roosting, so if you need to check feet for injuries or look under feathers, this is the time to do it. And if you're supplementing their diet with treats like veggies, herbs, or scratch grains, evening is a great time to offer those, just a small amount to avoid disrupting their main feed intake. So in total, daily chicken care takes 15 minutes on the low end if you have an efficient setup, small flock, and use tools like automatic doors or large capacity feeders, and 30 minutes max if you enjoy spending time observing your birds or have a few extra tasks that day. You can always make things a little easier by raising the feeders and waters to waist height, using lightweight bedding like pine shavings, keeping your coop close to the house so you don't walk far, choosing calm, friendly breeds like Buff Orpingtons or Australorps that are easy to handle. Now, if you're wondering, am I too old to start raising chickens? Let me tell you from experience, absolutely not. I'm 64 years old now, and my husband and I started keeping chickens 7 years ago when we were both in our late 50s. We had no prior experience, just a love for animals and a desire to live a little more simply. There's no age cutoff when it comes to starting a flock. In fact, chickens are one of the most beginner-friendly and low-impact animals you can care for. The task can be as light or as involved as you want them to be. You can design your setup to make things easier on your body, like raising your coop off the ground, using rolling feed pins, or placing feeders and waterers at waist height to avoid bending. And beyond that, chickens give you a reason to move, a reason to go outside, and something positive to focus on. The daily routine brings structure and peace, and the connection you build with your flock is incredibly rewarding at any age. So if you're thinking about it, don't let age stop you. If you can walk to the coop, open up a bin, and scatter some feed, you're more than capable of raising chickens, and you just might find it becomes one of the most fulfilling things you've ever done, like we do. A plus is the emotional benefits are huge. Chickens are relaxing to watch, fun to interact with, and give you a sense of purpose. And let's not forget the fresh eggs. There's always something deeply satisfying about gathering your own breakfast. So whether you're 30 or 75, it's never too late to start a flock. You don't need a ton of space, and with a few smart tools and routines, chickens can fit into your day with ease. As you can see, keeping chickens doesn't have to require your whole day or youth or super strength to do it. Do you already have your own flock, or are you thinking about starting one? Share your experiences with us in the comments below. As always, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.